Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to lead the 2021-2022 induction ceremony of the Edinburg High School chapter of the National Honor Society. This evening, we will be recognizing our inductees for their hard work and commitment to this organization. Before we begin, I would like to introduce your officers for the 2021-2022 school year. Our 2021-2022 Vice President, Mrs. Leslie Aranda. Recording Secretary, Mrs. Miriela Munoz. Corresponding Secretary, Mrs. Abigail Canales. Treasurer, Mr. Joseph Benavides. Historian, Mrs. Aisa Sanchez. Membership Chair, Mrs. Cassandra Sandoval. And Community Chair, Mr. Brandon Sandoval. We are under the direction of our two sponsors, Mrs. Kendra de la Garza Garcia and Mr. Armando Delgado. And I am Andrea Perez, your National Honor Society President for the 2021-2022 school year. I now declare this ceremony of the Edinburg High School National Honor Society in session. I am privileged to be standing in front of you with our inductees. I want to begin by stating that the ability to maintain good academics, extracurricular activities, and maintain a good standard with the National Honor Society is not an easy task, much less during a worldwide pandemic. As a top academic organization in every high school, membership takes diligence, intentionality, and commitment. The National Honor Society has not only shaped women and men, but has shaped the leaders of tomorrow. From the smallest tasks, such as face painting at community fairs, to the most heartfelt moments, such as donating food to the Edinburgh's most impoverished children on Christmas, NHS members truly make a difference. All of the members joined here today have proven their ability to maintain their membership within NHS. They are ranked the highest amongst their peers, are leaders in the EHS community, and have served others through the kindness of their heart.
The National Honor Society is a nationally elite organization of outstanding high school students, established to recognize those who excel in their academics, ability to lead, to serve others, and have good moral character. NHS is more than just an honorable achievement, for it thrives on its four pillars to uphold itself: character, service, leadership, and scholarship. Each of the four pillars are closely interrelated and are built upon each other. They form the core sound of an individual, family, society, nation, and world. According to the national organization goals, NHS hopes to encourage and recognize academic achievement while developing other characteristics essential for society.
At this time, please rise as I will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing as we receive the inconvention by Mrs. Sanchez.
At this time, bow your heads. Heavenly Father, I thank you on behalf of everyone who is gathered here today. Thank you for the opportunity to come together and celebrate these inductees. Thank you for the ability to be involved in National Honor Society and for the honor of entrusting us with the responsibilities that come with being a member. May our efforts be blessed with insight, guided by understanding and wisdom. May our personal faith give us strength to act honestly and well in all matters before us. We thank you for helping us accomplish our work and reach our goals. In your name we pray, amen. At this time, you may take a seat.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce two very important individuals that have fostered our growth as young leaders and have encouraged each and every one of us to aim for greatness. Both of these individuals take their time to guide and mentor us not only as students or members of this organization, but on how to be instrumental leaders of society in the near future. They hold this organization to the highest regards and ensure that we continuously set goals and aim for success. It gives me great honor to introduce our National Honor Society sponsors, Ms. Kendra de la Garza Garcia and Mr. Armando Delgado. Thank you for leading by example, supporting us in all that we do, and giving it your all to this organization. We appreciate you. I am also pleased to introduce a very esteemed individual. This individual encourages us to focus on our academics and future. She motivates us each and every day and constantly reminds us to stay classy and true to the red and blue. Not only is she an outstanding principal, but she is genuinely an amazing person. She goes out of her way to ensure that we are continuously setting goals, involved, and planning ahead. The phrase above and beyond is an understatement when it comes to this individual. She is the leader of a school and an advocate for her students. Without any further ado, it gives me great privilege to welcome our astounding principal, Ms. Molina.
Thank you, thank you. First of all, good evening to our parents, students, and members of our faculty who join us on this very special event. I want to welcome each and every one of you as we dedicate this evening to our honor students who have earned the coveted distinction of being inducted into the Edinburg High School National Honor Society chapter. It is important to note that being inducted into the most established and prestigious student organization in our country, the National Honor Society distinguishes high school students as elite individuals with overall academic excellence, service, and leadership. And today, on this very special evening, I am proud to celebrate and highlight some of the most brightest and most smart students at Edinburg High School. As new members to our National Honor Society's chapter, you are recognized as exceptional young group of men and ladies who have committed yourself to your education, to service, and to the display of great character. You truly exemplify success, and I am truly proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations. I also want to take this time to recognize our existing National Honor Society members and our faculty advisors. Students, please stand up. Named and recognized this morning in a live virtual ceremony by the Texas Governor's Office, the Edinburg High School NHS chapter was bestowed with the distinguished 2021 Governor's Volunteer Award. The EHS chapter of the National Honor Society received the Service Learning Champion Award for their vast community outreach during the global pandemic and for their service for helping and volunteering with numerous nonprofit organizations in our community. These extraordinary students truly embody service and represent the leaders of tomorrow in our community and in the great state of Texas. As your principal, I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations. You may be seated. To our parents who join us virtually and are here as well, thank you for your continued support and dedication to Edinburg High School and your child. As educators and parents, we have the extraordinary job to help your kids meet success and to achieve their dreams. And today we share the same celebration as your child reaches an important academic achievement in becoming an inductee and a member of the Edinburg High School NHS. Thank you to all of our parents and congratulations. As a closing note, I also want to recognize our National Honor Society sponsors, Ms. de la Garza and Mr. Delgado. Thank you for all that you do for our kids. You are both exceptional teachers, and I am honored to work alongside you. Finally, to all the new and returning members of the National Honor Society chapter of Edinburg High School, may this achievement be just one of the many stepping stones in the many achievements that are paved in your way as high school students. Again, congratulations in becoming a member of the National Honor Society for the 21-22 school year. Thank you, and as always, stay classy and always true to the red and blue.
Thank you for your wise words, Mr. Molina. We love and appreciate everything you do for us. Before our guest speakers introduce, I would like to recognize our ECISD administration and school board. On behalf of Edinburg High School National Honor Society, we would like to thank you for your continuous support to our program and school. We would also like to take a moment and recognize the distinguishing staff and faculty members of ECISD. From Edinburg, from elementary to high school, from custodians to principal, each of you have impacted one way or another. I've heard the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child." And this I can say firsthand is certainly true. So UCISD staff and faculty members, we would like to thank you for your continuous dedication to us. Each and every educator plays a key role in the lives of their students, and we would like to thank you. I would like to recognize some faculty, staff, and members that have joined us today. My robotics teacher, Mr. Torres. My biology teacher, Ms. Cantu. And of course, an outstanding counselor, Ms. Sherry Carlson. Today's speaker is Sabrina Walker Hernandez, who has over 25 years of experience in nonprofit management, fundraising, and leadership. She grew her operation revenue from $750,000 to $2.5 million and has completed a $12 million capital campaign. She is certified in nonprofit management by Harvard Business School and is a best-selling author. Now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming Ms. Sabrina Walker Hernandez.
So hello, how is everyone doing? Good. This is an honor that y'all are being inducted into the Honor Society, correct? All right then, let's acknowledge that. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. So a little bit about me. I grew up in Virginia. Actually Virginia, North Carolina. Everybody asks me, where did you grow up? And I say Virginia, North Carolina. But I grew up on a dirt road in Virginia in a double wide trailer that had 2 bedrooms and 8 people living in it. That is my background. But my background also includes being a part of the Honor Society as well, and also being the Bible Bowl champion for the southern region in North Carolina and Virginia. And so I grew up in a religious household. And a lot of people don't, and I consider it to be very fortunate that I grew up in a religious household because my mom was a missionary in the church, and we did a lot of community service. We held a lot of church fundraisers to ensure that there was Vacation Bible School, to ensure that the kids had t-shirts. How many of you heard of King's Dominion? All right, we got a King's Dominion guy over here. Yes, King's Dominion is where you want to be if you live in Virginia. It's kind of like going to Six Flags, exactly. So we did a lot of fundraising to get the kids to Six Flags, and I grew up giving back and doing service. And so I'm gonna try to tie all that together for you, but here's the deal. I can talk for a long time, so I need someone to volunteer to be my timekeeper. And there you go. I like a man who, volunteers. All right. Let me know when I want 5 minutes. You do this and I'm done. Okay. We good. Cause I know y'all want to get out of here. I understand that you want to keep to the program. So I am going to wrap my story up and hopefully give you something that you can hold on to as well. So having grown up and doing a lot of community service, initially, when I went off to college, first of all, I didn't know how I was going to pay for college. So I joined the Army. Of course, 8 people live in a trailer. You kind of figured out we did not have a good income, right? So didn't know how I was going to pay for college, got some scholarships. So I joined Uncle Sam's Army. And Uncle Sam gave me about $100,000 for college. They paid for my undergrad and my graduate degree. And I did it in 3 years. I'm going to tell y'all, you don't have to do that. Take your time. but don't spend your parents' money unnecessarily. But have some fun. Can I say that? Have some fun while you're in college, okay? But having said all of that, service was always a part of who I was. Church was always a part of who I was. And so one of the stories that are in the Bible, for those that are familiar, is David and Goliath. So for those that are not, I'll kind of go into it for you. So David was a small fella, and Goliath was a giant. And David actually had several brothers. And when they were fighting over Israel, David's brothers went to the front line. And what happened is David had to stay in the house because David was considered, I whispered to him, I said, is flunky son a bad word? Because that's what David was kind of considered. He was a little small guy, not a lot of muscles. His brothers got to go to the front line. David, you stay home because you might get hurt. You're gonna, take care of the sheep. You stay here. And so the only way that David got to the front lines was his dad told him, your brother's been down there fighting. Go take them some food. So David goes down to the front line, and his job is to go take his brother some food. So David gets down to the front line. He's there in service. Listen to this. He's there in service. He went to take his brother some food. They introduced this giant. Who's willing to fight this giant? David's in the room, and he's there in service, and he's the only one that steps up and says, I'll do it. And so if you're familiar with that story, you know that David used one stone and a sling, and he slayed the giant, right? That's what he did. And he went on to become one of the greatest kings in Israel. So I want you to focus on how David became one of the greatest kings. He got there in the way of service. Sometimes when you get out in the world, you're going to go to college. That's the expectation of all of you. And if you have any expectations like I did growing up, you thought, I'm going to get my college degree. I'm going to go in and I'm going to, get this big corporate job, or my dream was always to work in a nonprofit, which I did. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to be in charge. Sometimes you don't get to go in and be in charge. Sometimes you're there in service. That is your gateway into becoming your greatness. So when you are there and you get the opportunity to come in service, do that. Go in service. Do the best that you can, because once David was there, he became an excellent king. So the other lesson from that is when you're there in service and you get in that room, if you want to be in that boardroom and you get in that boardroom, if you want to be in that doctor's office or in that hospital and you get there in service. And then once you're there, execute excellence. That is the goal. That is how you become great. You execute excellence. Once you are there in service, because service will get you into a lot of doors. You might not come in being the boss, but whatever position that you have, you do that position to the best of your ability. And so when people talk about you, they would talk about your excellence. Because people will discriminate against you because you're a woman. They will discriminate against you because you are a minority. But if you execute excellence, all of that fades in the background. And when people talk about you, they will talk about, you know what? When I give her or him a job to do, they do it, and I don't have to worry about them. I know it's going to be good. And so what you want to do is to make sure that you humble yourself and you can step through any door in service. But once you get there, you execute excellence. And then the last point that I'm going to make, once you're there and you're executing excellence and you're rising up, don't forget to give back. Give back to your community. Now, like I said, I joined Uncle Sam's Army, And I live about 1,000 miles away from my parents, but I still give back to the community where I grew up. I still donate to organizations that are there. I don't want to live there. I'm being very honest. I don't want to live there, but I understand the conditions in which the community are challenged by, and I want to help out in those conditions. And so if your plan, because I have 4 kids and all their plan was, I'm going to leave the valley and I'm not coming back. That's what every one of them says. Well, out of 4, I have 2 here and 1 is in college. So we're going to see what she's going to do. But every single one of them said, I'm not coming back. So I don't know what your dreams are, but what I am telling you is if you leave the valley, 1, don't forget to give back. Give back to the people who have invested in you. And as they said, this is your village. You need to invest in your village, whether you decide to reside here or leave here. And then if you decide to leave here, you still invest in your village here, and you need to invest in the village in which you become a part of. And investing in that village doesn't always mean giving money. Now, money is good. I'm going to tell you from a nonprofit standpoint, I want your money. It's great. But people also need time. They need your time. They need you to come in and volunteer and do hands-on service. They need your talent. You guys are very smart. You're going to go on and do great things. Some of you are going to be engineers, doctors, psychiatrists, you name it, lawyers. You're going to have a talent, and a nonprofit or community member might need your talent. So share your talent. And the goal is, of course, all our goal is for you to have treasure, right? You're investing your time now, studying now, getting those scholarships so you can go to college and execute your greatness and execute your excellence. The goal is to get treasure. And so when you have that treasure, share that as well. How much time I got, timekeeper? I am done. My name is Sabrina Walker Hernandez, and I thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Ms. Walker, for taking the time to speak to us today. Your encouraging words will help the future of National Honor Society leaders at Edinburg High School. We appreciate your words of wisdom and for sharing your background with us today.
Thank you, Leslie. And now we will begin the induction of our 2021-2022 new members to the Edinburg High School chapter of the National Honor Society. Membership to this esteemed organization has been earned by the effective demonstration of their 4 qualities: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. As we welcome our new members tonight, 4 of our NHS officers will shed light upon each pillar. These pillars have been seen in each of you, and we hope for them to develop and prosper through this upcoming year. Now, each of our chosen officers will speak on behalf of each pillar and light the candle corresponding to that pillar.
Scholarship. Scholarship is much more than being the most skilled or intellectual person in the room. It is about continuously wanting to drive to become and learn new things. It is about the persistence and integrity to apply oneself to understanding difficult concepts. Scholarship does not end by knowing pieces of information, for it requires you to have a deeper understanding that allows you to apply newfound knowledge in situations where you must lead others. Through hard work and consistency, you must strive to become the more educated individual that is best suited to annotate positive changes in a society. As an ambassador for NHS, know that scholarship is a very basis and foundation for which we are established. So, therefore, immerse yourself in knowledge and share your wisdom with others, for each generation will learn something new the previous one did not know before, giving a chance in the world and society to be filled with knowledge and voice.
Howard Zinn once said, "Small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world." Service lies at the foundation of a positive change. When servicing others, we are allowed to witness extraordinary experiences that change who we are. It represents what the individual values and allows a better understanding for the community as a whole. Giving back to others becomes more appreciated as we become grateful for where we stand and what we've come from. By serving others, you are able to see that you are not defined by an identity, but defined by compassion, dignity, and love. Nothing replaces the indescribable feeling of joy when experiencing others' happiness and realizing what you gave them was useful, whether it be knowledge, donation, advice, or aid. Our members make the world a better place through service. In doing so, we grow as individuals and as leaders by answering the call to lead, developing the courage to engage, and summoning the courage, and developing the heart to serve.
Leadership is one of the 4 pillars for which you stand as a member of NHS. This pillar defines how you will lead others to become strong individuals. Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of the ability to empower others. Our leader admits mistake, teaches others, gives advice and direction, earns and deserves respect, shows kindness, inspires and motivates, but most importantly, sets an example for others to follow. Leadership is about stewardship. It's about leading with a servant's heart, and always remembering that no matter what happens, a true leader will be there to build up their members to continue their strive for greatness. Influential and inspiring leaders do not set out to become a leader. They set out to make a change. It's not about the title or role, but the end result. Therefore, I encourage you to be a great leader who influences and makes our world a better place. Through character, leadership, service, and scholarship comes the true development of a leader.
The remaining pillar in which the National Honor Society stands by is character. Out of all the 4 pillars, character is perhaps the most abstract, which makes it the most difficult to quantify and speak about. As Harriet Jackson Brown Jr. once said, "Our character is what we do when we think no one is looking." With that quote in mind, we can have an idea of what character truly means. An individual's character is built through their dedication, commitment, and willingness to do what's right. Those with character contribute to the community around them with no desire of merit, but simply of the fulfillment of helping those in need. Although challenges may come about in life, maintaining a good moral character leads the path to a better and brighter future. Having character is what makes us unique and sets us apart from this dull and tedious world. All of our National Honor Society inductees here this evening demonstrate the core values in which the National Honor Society defines as honorable character, by those values being integrity, honesty, loyalty, and accountability. Many strive for traits that define the ideal character. However, moral character is not built in one day. It is built over time and with experience, which all starts with the individual's own desire to do what's needed to better themselves and their community.
Thank you, Cassie. Hello, boys and girls. So you've made it thus far. Before I continue on, I just want to take the time, to thank Miss Walker for that awesome speech. You got me fired up, so thank you for that. Thank you to the best principal ever, Miss Molina. Seriously, we are able to do so much. We are able to really impact the community, and NHS has a name for itself here at Edinburg High School because of you, so thank you. I want to also thank the staff and faculty that were able to make it out. A lot of our NHS members and officers were able to select some faculty members and staff members. So thank you guys for being here and supporting. We have an amazing staff and faculty here at Edinburg High School, and y'all, again, it truly takes a village, and we're able to impact the kids like we do. So thank you guys for making it out. And I want to recognize our returning members and the most amazing group of officers, they put this whole thing together. Not only do they plan induction, but they have literally about 3 to 4 events every single weekend, and they really make a difference in the world. And you guys too. I mean, every single member puts in over 50 hours of community service, and you guys, you all are about to be a part of that. And so that's something definitely honorable and something that you should take pride in. Membership to the Edinburg High School chapter of the National Honor Society, it's not easy. It's not an easy task. In fact, the application process this year was extremely rigorous and highly tedious. If you're getting inducted today, it is with acknowledgement that you will abide by the 4 pillars highlighted by our leaders today: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These pillars will become part of your daily life as a scholar and leader in the Edinburg High School community. We're now going to proceed through the induction process, which includes acceptance of your NHS candle, certificate, and rose. Upon acceptance of these items, you will return to your chair and you may be seated until all new members have been called. So we will begin. Starting to start off is Miss Arlette Abrego. Miss Natalie Arce. Mr. Michael Balderas. Mr. Riley Cano. Miss Emily Caranco. Mr. Matthew Castillo. Miss Shelby Celedon. Miss Carolina Contreras. Mr. Greco Cruz. Mr. Jaden De La Garza. Mr. Eduardo De Leon. Mr. Victor De Leon. Miss Mia Dominguez. Miss Zoe Drexler. Mr. Alejandro Escamilla. Miss Lucia Flores. Miss Megan Flores. Mr. Derek Galindo. Mr. Christopher Garcia. Miss Destiny Garza. Mr. Noah Garza. Miss Yvette Garza. Mr. Aaron Gonzalez. Miss Amber Gonzalez. Miss Clarissa Gonzalez. Miss Dania Gonzalez. Miss Marely Hernandez. Miss Rebecca Hernandez. Miss Sabrina Hernandez. Miss Wendy Hinojosa. Miss Lucero Jimenez. Miss Audrey Leja. Miss Alessandra Lopez. Miss Alyssa Lozano. Miss Natalia Lucio. Miss Danielle Luna. Miss Mia Luna. Miss Brianne Martinez. Miss Nayla Mireles. Miss Caitlin Morales. Mr. Matthew Morales. Miss Clarissa Pacheco. Miss April Paderes. Miss Lauren Perez. Miss Melissa Quintanilla. Miss Ariana Requenes. Miss Rebecca Rios. Miss Saraí Rios. Miss Larissa Rivera. Miss Crystal Rubio. Mr. Lorenzo Rubio. Miss Ashlyn Ruiz. Miss Samantha Sines. Miss Leslie Salgado. Miss Liliana Salgado. Miss Abigail Salinas. Miss Gabriela Salinas. Mr. Brandon Sandoval. Miss Andrea Sauceda. Miss Cecilia Schultz. Mr. Seven Solis. Miss Alina Sosa. Miss Mia Tijerina. Miss Jasmine Torres. Mr. Carlos Trevino. Miss Venicia Trevino. Miss Caitlin Valladares. Miss Frida Varela. Miss Jillian Vasquez. Miss Ava Vela. Mr. John Willis. Miss Marisa Zuniga. And last but not least, Miss Melissa Zuniga. Now, new and returning members, please rise. You will recite this pledge to signify your membership into the Edinburg High School chapter of the National Honor Society. Now please repeat this pledge after me. Hold up your right hand. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. You've now heard the official oath of your membership and are thus now members of the Edinburg High School chapter of the National Honor Society. We are so proud of you thus far, and I cannot wait to see what is in store for your future. Congratulations.
On behalf of Edinburg chapters of the National Honor Society, we appreciate your attendance at these evenings as our inductees have become official members. We would like to extend our gratitude to all parents, family members, Edinburg High School staff, and school faculty, as well as the rest of our National Honor Society senior members who have made this event possible. The 2021-2022 ceremony of the National Honor Society is now adjourned. Thank you. Now, all returning and new members, please join us on stage as we will take a member photo.